Toontrack updates Superior Drummer 3 and EZdrummer. Welcome to Music Gears, where we bring you the latest info on new music instruments, software, and other gear from around the world. Toontrack has released updates for Superior Drummer 3 and EZdrummer. Superior Drummer 3.3.2 General. A splash screen is shown at startup of the standalone, to earlier show that something is happening. In a DAW, the same image is shown in the plugin window the first time it is opened in a session, while the normal interface is being prepared to be shown. Song track. In the tempo editor, it is now possible to multi-select nodes with cmd-click on Mac and ctrl-click on Windows, as well as with shift-click. Mixer tab. Channels can now be moved and rearranged. It is now possible to mute or solo a range of channels without first selecting the channels. Press the mouse on a mute or solo button and drag over the other channels. EZdrums. Added EFNOTE presets. Check out the full release notes at toontrack.com/release notes/Superior Drummer 3. EZdrummer 3.0.3 General. Added a MIDI Mapping Layout window, which can be opened through the Help menu or from instrument right-click menus. It is now possible to save your own drum kit presets. Mixer-only presets in some older EZXs can now be loaded. A mixer's submenu has been added. A splash screen is shown at startup of the standalone, to earlier show that something is happening. In a DAW, the same image is shown in the plugin window the first time it is opened in a session, while the normal interface is being prepared to be shown. The error dialog for when an audio file could not be read has been redesigned. Song track. Add Groove has been renamed to Add Standard Groove. A menu has been added to the right of the displayed time signature and tempo. The time signature and tempo editors can be opened from this menu. In the tempo editor, it is now possible to multi-select nodes with cmd-click on Mac and ctrl-click on Windows, as well as with shift-click. Duplicating a song track now uses a letter within parentheses instead of a number to distinguish the copy. The progress dialog for exporting audio has been redesigned. Audio export error messages have been improved. When exporting stems, the file names now contain the mixer channel names instead of channel numbers. Edit play style. The options menu now contains the same quantize submenu as the instrument right-click menus. Drums tab. Specific articulations can now be previewed in the instrument selection view. The Use Preset Stack menu has been modified to be easier to understand. Grooves tab. Webshop MIDI libraries are now separated by headers, so you can easily see if a library is from an EZX, an SDX, or a MIDI pack. Grid editor. It is now possible to mute or solo a range of instruments. Press the mouse on a mute or solo button and drag over the other instruments. Mixer tab. The scroll bars are slightly thicker now. Bandmate. When a generated bandmate groove is selected, as opposed to a groove taken from the Grooves tab, generated groove is written in parentheses on the drum groove block. Moving audio or switching between all notes and tonal notes now shows a progress indicator next to amount while the MIDI is being generated. When the velocity and swing knobs are working, an animation is shown. EZdrums/MIDI in. The EZdrums view has been renamed to EZdrums/MIDI in. Added support for bank select and program change. Added a setting for MIDI in channel. Added an option to the instrument menu to automatically select the played instrument. Added an option to show notes and keys at the same time in the mapping view. Changing the hi-hat pedal range now shows a tooltip with the value. Editing the velocity curve now applies to all selected instruments. The velocity editor is now disabled when its power button is off. Settings. Restore MIDI database will now preserve user-added MIDI libraries and favorites in libraries that are still available. Standalone. The current project name, and on Mac the project file icon, is now shown in the title bar, unless no project has been saved or loaded. Launching the standalone on Windows on a display with a scale other than 100% is now faster because the window uses the correct size and scale at once. Please click the like button if you found this helpful, and if you'd like to stay informed on the latest in music gear releases and limited time discount offers, please subscribe. Thanks for joining us.